In this video, I'm going to talk about the main features of the noise kite and how it flies. Let's check out how the noise kite is put together. This is our express point inflation system. It allows you to pump your kite up from one point. The intake valve has Velcro and a bungee to stop it from coming undone on large impact to the water. This is our dump valve. We've made it extra large so it's easy to get the air back out of your kite. Connector tubes between your leading edge and your struts come with a clip so you can lock them off when riding. This is your pump leash attachment point. All of our struts are a two-part construction. What this does is minimise the seam so there's less chance of it tearing. Where all the struts join to the leading edge, they are fully reinforced so they are surf tough. Our canopy material is made from Tasian Technoforce 2 and is the best material on the market at this stage. All our struts and leading edge are made from Dacron. This is a thicker material that gives our kites more strength and stability. Our entire wingtip is also made out of Dacron and it also gives the kite extra strength and stability. Our entire trailing edge has a 10 centimetre long strip of Dacron, and we use this to stop the fluttering through fast turns and overpowered conditions, but for also strengthening the kite. All our bladders are one piece. The reason why we do this is because there's less welds, and what this does is reduces the chance of leaks. All our bridle attachment points are fully reinforced for extra surf strength. All our leading edge and strut seams are 6mm overlapped and reinforced with material tape for extra strength. On the canopy, we use a glued flat seam. What this allows us to do is make a bigger overlap and gives us more resistance to tearing. The trailing edge has scuff guards on every strut. The reason why we do this is so when you're dragging your kite along the beach, it's less likely to wear it out. The leading edge has scuff guards at every critical point to reduce the abrasions when you're launching and landing your kite. There's only 2 pulleys on our bridle and they've both been fully tested and work really well. Having your bridle wrap around your kite is an absolute nightmare. So there is a fine line between performance and length. We have done our best to balance the two. The platform that our kite is built on is a hybrid style kite with a short bridle. I'll be straight up, we haven't reinvented the wheel with the noise kite, but what we have done is taken our experience to make a kite that works well in all conditions. The flying characteristics of the noise kite are pretty simple. It feels like a sea kite and it has the deep power of a bow kite. One of the key things that I look for in a kite is stability, and the noise kite has that. I love being able to ride and not having to worry about my kite and just being able to focus on what I'm doing. One great feature of the noise kite is how easy it is to water relaunch. Just pull on one of the rear lines and the kite will get up out of the water. Being able to do this fast before the next wave hits is vital for wave riding. Kite drift is a really important feature for me, especially when I'm riding in the waves and the noise kite drifts perfectly down the line. It's no secret that I like to ride unhooked in the waves. However, it really calls for the right conditions to be able to do so, and more often than not, it's not perfect to ride unhooked. So I do ride hooked in a lot of the time, and that was really important for me when making the noise kite, was actually making a kite that worked well both hooked and unhooked. The noise kite comes set perfectly to be able to ride hooked or unhooked. The only time that I ever use the trim on my kite is if the wind does get stronger by 5 to 10 knots. But there's no having to depower your kite every time you need to go and unhooked. It works perfectly, hooked and unhooked the entire time. The bar pressure of the noise kite is light to medium. So what that means is that it's not going to blow your arms out after 30 minutes of riding, but it's also going to give you enough direct feel in the kite to know where it is at all times. The noise kite is sized down from most other kites on the market. For example, if most people are on 10s, then you should be using a noise 8. So when choosing a kite size, please read the size guide on our website.